Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. Um, we're here to do spirit messages, actually, for those in attendance. As the feed starts coming in, we'll start giving those out as they come in for me. Hi, Amanda. Just to let people know, first of all, thank you for bearing with us. I know we haven't been on here in quite a while. For giving us the time that we needed, both Michelle and myself, to get through the trials. But it's good to be back. Okay. Hi, Tommy. All right. Again, Friday night circles are every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Hi, Ethan. You're welcome to join us at 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville. If you've never sat in a circle before, it doesn't cost anything. But when you come back, we do ask for a $10 donation per person. We're trying to build the funds to be able to get a building. Okay. Excuse me. Amanda Greenfield, how you doing? Amanda, as soon as you came on, there's a young woman here, and she's just smiling, a very gentle, very sweet smile from her. She just wants to bring in a greeting to let you know that she's doing well. She tells me that she passed very unexpectedly, a little ways back, and she wants you to know that she never forgot about you. Again, like I said, it's a younger woman. I don't feel a biological connection with her, but more of a great friendship. But she wants you to know that she remembers you, um, and she appreciates the things that you did for her. She never had a chance to tell you that in person, but she wants you to know that she did appreciate that and all that you did for her. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless. Folks, I can't get to everyone. I will do as many as I can. Um, but again, it's as it comes in. Monica and Donovan Willis. Monica, I believe this is for you because I kept hearing her. There's a woman. There's a woman that comes in, and she's very contemplative. She's very, I don't want to say stern, but very determined. She's saying you have that same determination in you, and it's like she wants to remind you of that. She wants to say that things aren't always what they seem, but you know that. But it's learning to speak up and to say your mind. Something has happened, and something financial, because she's showing me dollar bills, and it's like they're just dropping out of her hand. I want to say that if it hasn't happened recently, it is something that's coming, and she just wants you to be very careful where the money goes or how the money goes out. Um, Things are a little bit strained. I know it is that way for a lot of people, but she's saying she wants you to take a little bit extra caution, to put away a little bit when you can, as often as you can. She says, because you're going to want it later in the year. There's something, and now there's a big smile on her face. She says, because there's something coming for you that you're going to want to have that few extra funds or that little bit extra that you have. Um, just, it means a lot. Okay? Know that the message is given with love, and I hope that it makes sense to you. But I know that from what she's telling me, if you're careful with the finances now, there's something really good coming for you later in the year that you're going to want to have that little bit extra for. So she's saying she wants to be able to celebrate with you. I'll leave that for now. God bless. Love you too, Ethan. It's my grandsons. They are back in North Carolina today. Just letting us know they got home safely. I'm glad to hear it. Miss them already. Okay. Harold Fox, how are you? I believe this is Charlie here because I'm seeing that same goofy smile. It's like that smile that says he's getting ready to pull something, but he's just standing there and he's just kind of looking at you right now. Um, he's concerned. He's saying something happened in the last couple days that he's not real happy about, and he wants to make sure that you stay on top of things and don't let things go. At the same time, I'm seeing this smile from him. It's like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop or see what he's going to pull tonight, but that's not happening. And that's a good thing for me because then I don't get in trouble. Okay. But just know that he's concerned and he wants you to just take care. Okay. He's saying it might look worse than what it is. He says, but just know that everything's going to work out fine. Oh, he didn't say anything about you being fat, Harold.
Not tonight.
Okay. Um, I don't know. Just it's kind of a unique way for him to come in. I'm not used to that, but it's a good feeling either way. I'll leave that with you. All right. Is it Amanda Yanes? Is that? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize ahead of time. Don't mean to wreck anybody's name. It's kind of difficult sometimes. Anyway, Amanda, do you roller skate, or do you have anything to do with roller skating? Because I'm hearing the calliope type of music that they have at the roller rink, and it's just that very happy, very nonchalant feeling. It's like just going to the tune and just really having a really good time. And I'm seeing you with a group of people. Is this something, Amanda, that you do? Do you roller skate? Okay, and I know we're on a little bit of a lag here. So just hang in there for a minute. Okay, no, you don't roller skate. Um, well, then I want to say symbolically, what she's telling me is that things are pretty okay for you. I believe this is a mother or mother-in-law. Um, I want to say average size. And she keeps rubbing her chest. It tells me she had a problem there. I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know if this was heart or lungs. Um, but I want to say she was relatively young. It wasn't like she was in her 70s or 80s when she passed. So to me, any time before that is young. She loved music. Music was everything for her. It's like no matter what she was doing, she was singing. If she was sad, she was singing. If she was happy, she was singing. It made no difference. Music was how she related to people and how she got through life and how she handled things. I think she's saying that she wants to see a little bit or hear a little bit more music with you. Try to incorporate it a little bit more. She's saying it's even okay to dance about when you're by yourself. Just work off some of that energy. But anyway, there's a lot of love coming from her. Um, and just a very happy, easy type of greeting from her that says that, everything's okay. Sometimes just saying hi is all we need. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Heather Fagley. Hi, Heather. Heather, I'm not sure who you're looking for, but there is a gentleman here. He brings in two other people, but they're also males. Would this be a father? The only one that I feel actually related to you, a biological relation, would be the older man. If it's not a father, I want to say a grandfather. Very hard-working man, because as I'm looking at his hands, um, okay, well, I got to give the message the way it comes in. Hopefully you'll understand who this is, okay? All right. Um, hardworking hands, anyway, just very, calloused and rough. Have you hurt your hands recently? Because he's showing me the hands, and there's something of importance here with, and I believe it represents like your hands. Have you hurt your hands recently? Because it's like he's taking them and he's bandaging hands one at a time, and he's saying you need to be more careful. You have a tendency, you get distracted very quickly when you decide to do something. If you're working, um, you have a tendency to get distracted very easily or very quickly. And he just wants you to be more cautious. He doesn't want to see you hurt yourself. Have you hurt yourself recently? Yeah, I don't mean to be repetitive, but sometimes it helps me tune in better with them. Okay. Know that he just wants you to be more careful, please. There's something here that he's saying if you're not careful, if you don't take care of things, it's going to lead to something that is really uncomfortable. I don't know if it's, a medical procedure of some sort, but just know that he's here and he wants to help you. Whatever this is, he wants to help. He wants you to just, take care of yourself. But I really feel it's like those hands, there was tremendous love from him, and it showed in his hands. It was like that person where it's like one touch, and you could feel the love and the truth that was in that energy coming through. Anyway, he's here for you tonight. I hope the message made sense. God bless. Connie Marcellus. Connie, you're asking about your brother-in-law. Was there some type of like an automobile accident? Because there's a man here, but he's showing me a vehicle, like a mangled vehicle. If he didn't die right away at the accident, he died as a result of an injury from that accident. Okay. This is a man that's coming through, and he wants you to know that he's okay. He's saying he didn't. Wow. I'm sorry if you can't connect to this right away, but you'll be able to later on when you think about it. This man died directly from an automobile accident of some sort, either at the time of the accident or from injuries relating to it, like a couple days or a couple weeks later. But he wants you to know that there was no suffering there. He said it looked bad, but he didn't feel much of it. And he's doing well. I hope it makes sense. I'll leave that. God bless. A lot of times, folks, these messages come through, and I don't always understand what they are. I can only tell you the interpretation as it comes in for me. Okay, and hopefully I get that right. But it's not unusual for you to say, 2 hours from now is, oh, now I know who she was talking about. Okay, but anyway, Connie, he is a man from your past, a young man, or a younger man. He loved fast cars. I don't know if he actually raced them or not, but that had always been his dream, was to race them. And I'll leave that. God bless. If you don't know, it's like ask other family members. They would know who we're talking about. Okay? You can get back to me on that. I'd really be interested in hearing that. Okay. Again, we have our circle last Saturday in Ballston Spa. Went very well. We have another one coming up in Ballston Spa, New York, at the community center on Malta Avenue on July 27th at 7 p.m. Wonderful turnout, and we're going to try and make it a monthly thing out there. But a wonderful turnout, good group of people, and especially if you've never sat in circle before, you're really going to enjoy it. I've never known anyone who really did not enjoy it or did not receive comfort just from being there. Because that's the one thing about a circle. It doesn't matter how miserable you feel or tired or upset. When you leave that circle, you you always feel better because Spirit gives us tremendous healing whenever we have the circle. It's their way of thanking us. Okay. All right. Between two springs again, or two screens again. Bethany Partridge. Bethany. There's a little girl that comes in. Do you work with children now? Because this little girl is coming in and she's all excited. I don't necessarily feel like a daughter, but I do feel that okay, but there's this little girl here and she's all excited to be here. She's definitely in spirit. I don't know, a possible miscarriage or something along the line, but I feel a connection with her. Like there's been a biological or there's been a physical connection with her at some point or another. But she just wants you to know that she's happy and she's playing and she's made friends. That was really important for her. Okay, well, then I would say that this would be one of those was a daughter, because this one comes in as a little girl. Our children continue to grow in spirit, most times at a slower rate than in the physical world, but they do continue to grow. But just know that a little girl's here for you. And she's excited to be here. She's excited to get to say hi and to just let you know that she's here and that she has friends. It's really important for her to tell you that she has friends. I don't know what that's about, but I'll leave that with you. Okay, God bless. All right, Bethany, I wanted to go to the next one, but she's. Have you ever considered fostering children? Because I really feel like she's saying, okay, she's saying there should be a lot more around you. Just consider it, please, for something for the future. It doesn't have to be right now, but you have an ability with children. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. An ability to get through and to help children. But just consider it for the future, okay? God bless. Thank you. Good night, Ethan. I love you bunches and bunches too, bud. That's one of my younger grandsons, folks. All right. Rebecca Mosher. Rebecca, is time very important to you? Like, are you always rushing to get things done? I'm asking because there is a woman standing here and she has these clocks, but they're all different times, and some are running backwards and some are going really fast, and just it's like, and she's laughing about it as she's looking at all these clocks and she's saying, look, it doesn't make any difference. What's going to get done is going to get done in its own time. Stop stressing about it. Stop stressing about having everything on time or getting things done on time. She says, just do the best that you can and stop beating yourself up. She's saying, Becky, she's using the term Becky. I hope you don't find that offensive, but she's saying, Becky, you know better than this. Just forget about the clocks. Just do the best you can. You're going to be okay. All the needs are going to be met, and you're going to be okay with this. I feel almost like an older sister or I don't know, more of a connection. It's not so much a mother, but it's like an older sister or an aunt or someone that you were very, very close with. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. It's possible it's an aunt, but she was fairly young when she passed into spirit. And she's very adamant about the fact that, to let the clocks go, it's not going to make any difference. What's supposed to be done is going to get done as long as you are positive, and as long as you keep it positive and you're doing the best that you can, those clocks are not going to make any difference. What's supposed to be done will get done. And she's saying no one can ask any more than that. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Excuse me for just a moment. Karen Moore. Karen, as your name started to scroll, I could hear this deep, deep belly laugh. It's definitely a man that comes through. I don't know if this is your father. He doesn't tell me. It's just he's got that real hearty laugh that it's like when you hear it, it makes you automatically smile, and you want to know, what's so funny or what's going on? Why is he so happy? All right. This man is another one that went rather quickly, quite unexpected. He's saying, he said it was unexpected for you guys, but the reality was that he welcomed it because he was tired a lot more than what people realize. And he's saying it's okay. He's finally gotten rest. Now he can love you guys freely and without feeling like he's always trying to play catch up. He felt like everything was late in his life. It's like everything happened later than it was supposed to. Just know that he loves you very much. And it's like I can feel his arms around you, just squeezing for all he's worth. The man loved bear hugs. And he's telling you he would literally growl when he gave a hug. Anyway, just know that he's here. Okay? God bless. All right, folks, please share the video as much as you can. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. It's really important for us to get the subscription numbers up there in order for us to go forward with some of the plans that we have. So please subscribe and share the heck out of these videos. Let people know that we're here from now on. We're here every Wednesday night, back on schedule, back in the swing of things. Now that we're into the next chapter. Bye, Ethan. Love you, baby. All right. Sandra Cassidy. Sandra, have you been having headaches or problems with your neck? I'm asking. I'm not a medical person by any stretch. But I've got someone here. It's like, oh, it feels so good just massaging the back of my neck and my head, and it's like it's just easing things up. I feel like a mother vibration with this, a mother or someone that was like a mother to you. She's saying she used to have some of those same headaches and those same problems. But she's telling me that, please understand, I'm not a doctor. This woman is telling me, Sandra, that The headaches are coming from your neck. I don't know if you see one now, but please at least consider seeing a chiropractor, because she's telling me just the way she's massaging my neck that it would help. A chiropractor would help because it's that type of an energy with it. She doesn't like seeing you with these headaches, almost to the point of being debilitating, and she doesn't like that. She's saying there's too much life to live to have to deal with that. Get the help, and you'll be a lot better off in all levels. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. God bless. Jennifer Fox, how you doing? Jennifer, is music very important to you? I'm hearing all different kinds of music. Most of it is very soft and very soothing, but every once in a while I can hear a good heavy drum beat in there. All I'm being told to tell you is that you need to bring more music into your life to make the connections that you want to make with spirit. You've been trying for some time. I don't know if you're studying mediumship or you've been headed in that direction. Just know that the music is going to help you make the connections that you need. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Lou Miller, how you doing? Okay, you're not gonna like this one. Lou, I have a man here, very point blank, very outspoken. He's saying that you need to get up and you need to move. It's like, have you been sitting dwelling on something lately? Because he's standing here and he's literally saying, get up, get moving. You're spending too much time inside your head. I don't know if that makes sense, but, and I don't mean to be rude, please understand that. But he's saying that you need to get up, you need to become more physically active, and it will help on all levels with everything that's going on. It's not going to make the problems go away, but sometimes when you get physically tired, then you have a tendency to think better, to think clearer. And I think that's the point he's trying to make here, is to get you up, get you moving, and it's going to help on a lot of different levels. It'll clear the air for you, clear your mind, clear your energy. And he's saying that's when the answers are going to come. You don't have to stress about it. You don't have to dwell on it. Know that the answers are going to be there. And this man is literally saying, look where I am now. I did the same thing, and this is the good it got me. He died at a young age, or a lot younger than what he had planned on. And he doesn't want to see that happening to you, Lou. He wants to see you taking more control in your life. Not necessarily control of other people, but control of your own emotions and your own reactions to other people's actions. I hope that makes sense. The reading, the message itself, although stern and it seems like a little bit of a downer, it's given with a lot of love. It's given because this man wants more for you than what he had. Okay? God bless. All right. Hi, Lorraine. Lorraine Richards. Lorraine, I don't know that this is so much for you. I believe this is your husband here, but he wants to say it's okay to be proud of Robbie. He's come a long ways. He's going to falter back once in a while, but he's saying he's doing better than he ever has before, and he wants you to be happy for Robbie, for him. He wants you to let Robbie know that he's been thinking a lot about him, that he was there when Robbie got married, but he's saying he's sorry he wasn't here physically, but just let him know, please, that his father's happy with him. He's happy with the choice that he made. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Folks, Friday night, come on down to 7 West Main Street in St. John's Hill. If you've never sat in circle before, it doesn't cost anything. If you have, we ask for $10 a person. You know, we can talk from here to the end of time, folks, on what spirit communication is and how good it can be and what it can do for you. But until you experience it firsthand yourself, it's just sometimes it's just words. Please come on down, give it a try, find out for yourself. You'll feel so much better for it. Okay? All right. And please share the video. We're trying to get the word out, and we need as many people as possible to subscribe. So if you haven't done so yet, please do it. Okay? All right, Marcia. Now that I have a name up there to work with, you just come on as hey, and I'm have a hard time tuning with that. Okay, Marcia. Marcia, I keep hearing like a marching band. Does that mean anything in particular to you? Because with me, it's like I'm feeling the rhythm of the band and the rhythm of the movement of marching and staying in step and staying in time. And I know it's difficult. It takes a special kind of energy to be able to run that type of thing. Were you ever in a band when you were younger? School band or friends band or something? Okay, Marcia, if you could answer me, it'd be helpful here. All right, you said no. Okay, well, to me, that marching band is all about self-discipline, learning how to walk with the rhythm, to march with the rhythm, and to keep it with the music. And there's a woman, an older woman here, showing me this, and she's saying that's all you need in your life right now is that determination and that fortitude of being able to perform in front of other people, to be able to follow the dictates of what a marching band would be, the self-discipline. She's saying you haven't been very self-disciplined recently, and that's gotten you into some difficulties. She she's kind of giggling here, and she says, "Oh, I've seen what you've been up to." But she wants you to know that she loves you. Things are going to get better, but you need to take control of you. Don't worry about anyone else involved or anyone else in the picture. She's saying you need to take control of you and your emotions. The rest will fall into place, but you need to have that little bit of patience. Okay? It's not going to be easy, but she's saying you've got what it takes. You've got that inner drive. You just haven't used it lately. It's been kind of going to the wayside. I'll leave that. Hopefully it helps. God bless. Okay, Brenda Tubbs. Brenda, as your name started to scroll, I don't know you from Adam, but all I'm hearing um, literally is hot damn, there she is. Someone's been waiting for you to come on for a long time. There's 3 somebodies. There's 1 male and 2 females. But literally, I heard, hot damn, there she is. I feel like an older brother or a father with him. Definitely a connection there. He's excited because he's saying things are going really crazy for you right now. And they're loving every minute of it. It may be being frustrating to you. At least that's how I feel it is. But they're having a good time with it. They love the energy. They love the confusion and just that constant interaction of energy to where you don't know which to do first is basically what I'm hearing. And then it's followed by just jump in and go for it. Something's happened around you that it's like these people want you to just literally jump in and just go for it. Just start enjoying life. Things have been stressed for too long for you, and it's time for things to come back together for you. It's time for you to start moving, and you're gonna do well. But it's like literally just jump in, enjoy it, do the best you can, and it's gonna go very well. Okay? God bless. Thank you, Connie. It's good to be back. Um, it's like doing these messages and working with spirit is something that's always been beneficial for me. So thank you. All right. I'm not sure who this is here. Wow. Somebody that just came in having a real back issue. Is this Liz Keskis? Liz, are you having a problem with your back? Someone who, oh, okay, all right. Because just as your name came up, it was like, oh, good Lord, the pain in my back was unbelievable for a moment. I'm not a medical doctor. Please understand that. What's being given to me is strictly from spirit. But Liz, I feel a real strong need here for some medical intervention. Okay, all right, the spinal fusions. But there's something else that it's like it needs medical attention and it's like it needed it yesterday. I'm not trying to scare, I'm not trying to create a problem for you. But whatever's going on with this back pain right now, regardless of what's happened in the past, please go now and get it taken care of or call and get it checked. There's something that it's a real strong need, and for it to come through that strong to where I feel it like that, um, just please get it checked, okay? By doing it now, you can prevent a bad situation from happening around you. And I feel it really, really that strong, Liz. So please get it checked. God bless. All right. Ellen Johnson, how are you tonight? Ellen, there's a little woman that comes in. Very, I don't know if you're familiar with the famous statue of the thinker. You know, it's a man with, with his hand on his chin. And that's what this little woman is doing. Um, she's telling me, Ellen, that there's some major decisions around you. And it's time to start really thinking things through. You've always been the type to just shoot from the hip. It's like if it felt right, you went for it. If not, you walked away. But Ellen, this woman is trying to tell you to slow down and to really start thinking things through. Sometimes as aggravating as that is, because we all want instant answers. We all do. I don't care who you are. But this woman, Ellen, is trying to tell you to slow down and to start thinking things through. You're headed down a path that's not going to be beneficial for you or your family, and you need to know that. She's working really hard to try to keep you from that. She's saying, remember what it was a year ago, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She said, so that you can head in a different direction. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not sure, but I do feel a seriousness with it that really is, it's really, really strong. So please pay attention, okay? God bless. Okay. Hey, Nina. How are you, sweetheart? Nina, I believe this is a grandmother. I know it's not your mom, but it's someone. I want to say your mother's mother with this. She's saying, she's telling me that your mama is tired, and that if it's possible to spend a little bit more time with her. Um, she depends on you more than any of the other children. You have more of a connection with your mother than any of the rest of them. And she just wants you to take a little bit more time. Your mom's having a hard time, not just physically or health wise, but I want to say emotionally too. She's had a lot of losses around her lately, and that's starting to take its toll on her. And your grandmother's saying, spend some time with her, help her. You know how to help her. And in helping her, you're going to help yourself. Just a lot of losses, and it's very hard for your mom to deal with it. It's, I keep hearing is, I've had enough, no more, no more. Please, but just if it's possible, whether it's on the phone, if you're, down in Florida, wherever you are, whether it's physically or on the phone, spend some time with her. She really, really needs it. She needs, it's not, I'm not sure why I'm saying this, Nina, but she needs to know that someone cares. She knows that everybody loves her, but she needs to know that someone cares about her feelings in all of this. And you have a way of helping her. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. I hope we get to see you again soon. Diane Lott, how you doing? I think I spoke with you last night. Um, in all honesty, I don't remember from one to the next. Okay, but she's all right. Yeah, I did. Diane, there's a woman here, and it's like she's sitting here like an Indian, cross-legged Indian style with her hands in her lap, and she's trying really hard not to laugh and not to giggle. She's trying really hard to keep a straight face, but something has happened to you today that it's like she can't hold back the laughter. I'm not sure what it is, but she's seen it, and she just wants you to know that she's been having fun watching. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to leave that for now. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. It'll get me in trouble. Okay? God bless. All right. Eric Scott. Eric, with your nephew, did he die? I want to say not from natural causes. I don't want to really get into it online. I know that would be rude. Um, but if you could just answer, it'd be helpful because there's a young man here. Okay, thank you. All right, there's a young man here, and that's how he identifies to me, and I don't want to bring that onto the air, but it's so that you know who I'm talking about, okay? He's here. He's very, very concerned. He said he's been trying to get through for a bit, and in that I have to apologize. I can't get to everyone. He's saying you need to know that there's going to be a little bit of rough waters ahead with a younger male in your life. But he's saying not to worry. He's not going to wind up here with me. He's got some really hard lessons to learn, but it's going to be okay. Just love him. He's got to walk this path because it's the only way he's ever going to listen. I don't like giving those kind of messages, but that's the way it comes in. I hope it helps. Just keep an eye on him and just be there for him. You know, when things are finished, I want to say be there for him to help him stand back up and to go forward with his life. Okay? It's like your nephew is, I almost want to say he's counting on you to help this young man. He's counting on you. He's saying, if anybody can, you can. So I'll leave that with you. God bless. Okay. All right. Okay, somebody here's got some allergy going on. Does somebody have some allergies going? Probably half the world right now. Yeah, you're right. It's probably half the world right now. The woman that comes through from Spirit is telling me that she had severe allergy problems. And she's saying that her passing was caused by taking the wrong medication. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. I'm hoping it does, hoping someone can connect to this. She's not telling me who she's here for. Just she's here, very, very strong energy. There's someone out there that's been experimenting. Experimenting with, I don't know if it's with over-the-counter medications or something. Please be careful. I don't know who this is for, but this woman's message is adamant. She's saying, just be very careful. Don't do like I did. I don't know who she's here for, but her presence is really, really strong. Hopefully someone can connect to that. Okay. All right. Is it Sherry Wilson? Sherry, do you spend time in a boat on the water? I'm not talking, Sherry, like, cruises and stuff like that. I'm talking, because as I'm talking with you, my arms hurt from like rowing a boat. Do you have access to this, or have you been doing this lately? Okay. All right, then what this woman is telling me is symbolically, and sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to get into. It's like I can see that she's showing me the shoreline, and as I'm trying to row to the shoreline, it's like, oh, I'm so tired. I just want to give up and just let the boat float in. But she's standing there. Okay. She's standing there and she's saying, no, no, no. You have to keep rowing. You have to get to that shoreline. Don't give up. All right. Maybe this is for your husband, Sherry. I feel like there's something's going on that, like I said, the shoulders hurt. I don't want to row anymore. But this woman is standing here and she's saying, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just get to the other side. Everything's going to be okay once you hit the other side. of this lake or this pond or wherever it is you're headed. Whether this is for your husband or you, I'm not sure yet. But the basis of the message is literally to just power through. Just do whatever you have to do to get to the other shoreline, and you'll be okay. All right. If he's ill, that the message makes a great deal of sense to me. Thank you. Not that he's ill, just the answer. Talk to your husband. Tell him just he can get through this, but he has to be willing to fight to get to that other shoreline. If he can get himself to that other shoreline, the other side, which the shoreline represents the other side of this illness, he's going to be fine. It's like, don't let him give up. Whatever's going on, don't let him give up. Make him, be the one that's standing there pushing him, because this woman is literally saying, we don't want him here yet. It's not his time. He needs to know that. He needs to stay for a while. He needs to get to that other shoreline. I hope that makes sense. I know there's a seriousness to the message that normally I would not give over the air like this, but she's adamant about it. Don't let him give up or give in. Just make him want to be here, make him want to work to get over or to get through this illness. He'll be okay once he does. He's going to be very tired for quite a while, but he's going to be okay. All right? God bless. All right. Just one or two more here, folks, and then I guess I'm going to call it an evening. Again, please join us on a Friday night. Also, up at the top of the board, there's a thing for donations. We could really, really appreciate the donations. Things have been rough, to be totally honest, the last month or so, and we could use the help in getting things and keeping things up and running. In the meantime, like I said, we are back to work full time every Tuesday and Wednesday, Fridays and the weekends. So please keep in touch with us, okay? All right. Kristen Orr, how are you? Kristen, there's a woman here. I want to say she looks to mid to late 30s, but she's on a swing set. You would remember her from when you were a little girl. She used to spend time with you on the swing set. She used to love to push you on the swing set. She used to love to hear you giggle, because I miss that time so much. Tremendous amount of love coming from her, and all she wants is to be remembered. I can't understand a name as she's giving it to me, but she just wants to be remembered. She says, because that's what keeps her going and makes her happy, is remembering the times when you were a little girl and she would push you on that swing set. It didn't happen a lot, but it happened enough to where you would remember it. Okay? She's happy with the woman that you became, but she just wants to be remembered. God bless. Okay. All right, folks. Is Michelle Smith still here? Schmidt? Charlie's back. That's why I'm asking.
Sweet.
Michelle Sweet?
Yes.
Would you know if she's still here? I haven't seen her name in a while. Okay, because just Charlie's back. Okay. Anyway, Michelle, Charlie's here with his smart remarks. It's like he's trying to tell you to get up, and he's saying get up and do something. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be that rude. And he's like, oh, okay, come on, she can take a joke. I don't know how you people live with this man. I don't know that he has a serious bone in his body. I know he has from different messages, but um, his whole thing was to get people going, even if it was through aggravation or just tormenting them, but keeping them going and getting them moving. Anyway, Michelle, he's here. A lot of love. And he's saying you need to get up and you need to get moving. And sitting down isn't going to finish anything. Something you've been trying to finish and you've been, I don't want to use the word complaining about, but you've been talking about not being able to finish it. And he says, of course, if you're spending so much time talking about it, you're not going to get it done. That's from him, not me. Okay? And I think on that note, folks, I'm done for the night. All right. Thank you all for joining us. We hope you'll see you back here next week. Again, Tuesday is Facebook Live at 8 p.m. Wednesday night is YouTube Live. If you can, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube. We need as many people as we can get to subscribe. I know our numbers were low tonight, and that's probably better for you guys because I was able to get to more people. But we need the numbers and we need the subscribers. Have a great week, guys. I hope to see you again. God bless, and the light and love of spirit.